Hey folks, it's Ryan here with Southtown Dodge. I just want to welcome you to 2013, and this is our first video we're doing for 2013. Couple reasons for the video. Number one, wanted to thank all of our great customers for a wonderful 2012. We were up in business over 800 vehicles over the year prior, so new and used vehicles up 800 units, which is fantastic. The second part of that I'm really proud of is that our repeat and referral business made up almost 50% of our total sales for 2012, and that is absolutely fantastic. It's up almost 300% over the year prior. And I really appreciate our great customers bringing their friends and family here because that's how we grow this thing one customer at a time. So thank you. Second reason for the video today, which is really exciting, I'd like to introduce our brand new leasing program with Chrysler. Chrysler's back in the leasing business, and this is actually one of our brand new renovated leasing offices. And this is a really exciting time for us. Leasing's been gone from the Chrysler world for 4 or 5 years now, or 3 or 4 years now. At one point in time in the early 2000s, the mid 2000s, leasing made up over 50% of Chrysler's business, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. And we unfortunately haven't had it for a few years, but it is back, a true leasing program. And you can do it on all of our vehicles. You can do it on our truck lineup, our van lineup, the Journeys, any of the cars. Pretty much every one of our vehicles qualifies for it, and we are, as of January 1st, we are back in the business full bore, so it's a fantastic time. Now, people want to know about leasing. What's the advantages to leasing? Why do people want to lease? Why was it so popular in the years gone by? Number one, most important thing is leasing gives you the ability to choose when you get out of a vehicle. You can keep them for 3, 4, or 5 years. You can choose your term. And at the end of those terms, if you really love the vehicle, you can keep it and buy it out or refinance it and keep it to give maybe one of your family members, or keep it yourself for a few years and trade it off down the road somewhere. Or number two, which is the most popular, is returning it. They give you a certain amount of kilometers every year, 22,000 kilometers that you can drive without any penalties. And at that point, as long as you stay below your kilometers, or if you go above for a small penalty, at the end of the 3 or 4 years, you give the vehicle back and you can get into another vehicle of your choice. That's the big advantage to leasing. Second is leasing gives you an option to have a very low payment and keep your taxes down, because you only pay tax on the weekly or bi-weekly or monthly payment on the leases, and it can make it very affordable to get a very luxurious vehicle. And all of our trim lines, from a base model to a loaded vehicle, are included there. Also, our huge segment of business customers in the leasing world that we haven't seen in many years for write-off purposes or whatever the case may be. It gives you a lot of options when it comes to your accounting and how that all works in your world. So it's a huge thing. What I'd like to do is just take a couple minutes, give you a couple examples down on the showroom floor of how this benefits you. But we've done a bunch already, and we're really looking forward to seeing how this business grows over the next year or so. So if you'd like some information on the leasing, you can give us a shout at 780-490-3200. That's our main line. Or you can go to our website, GoDodge, that's GODODGE.ca. And you can get all the information on there. We've got some live attendants you can talk to, or send us an email, and we'd love to work out any payments or on the different vehicles that would work for you. So let's head on down to the showroom floor and we'll check it out. Okay, hey, so we're here in the showroom, and I'm going to show you 2 different vehicles. We're going to show you a van, and we're going to show you a truck, and just give you an idea of what the payments would be on a lease. Now, again, one of the nice things about a lease is typically when you have a lease for 3 or 4 or 5 years, you have the full warranty coverage. Most of our vehicles come with the 3 years, 60,000 kilometer comprehensive warranty, or bumper to bumper as some call it, but it is the comprehensive. And they also come with a 5-year, 100,000 kilometer powertrain warranty, and a 5-year, 100,000 roadside assistance. So you don't need the extra assistance plans or anything like that. So that's another added feature to the leasing. This particular vehicle is a 2013 Dodge Grand Caravan. It is a kind of a higher mid-level model. It's the SXT Plus. It's got the 3.6 liter Pentastar engine, which is just over 280 horsepower. the 17-inch chrome wheels, the stow-and-go seating, the rear air and heat, which is the driver, passenger, and the people in the back can all have different hot or cold temperatures. And it's also got the DVD player for the kids, the 2 wireless headphones, and the remote control, and the touchscreen radio with the satellite radio, free for a year, and the hands-free cell phone. So it's a very loaded van. Now the nice thing on a lease program is on a weekly lease program, you can get this vehicle at $112 bi-weekly, and that's taxes, fees, everything included. And again, you save on the tax because you're only paying it on the weekly payment. So brand new van, very affordable payment. So we're gonna head over to the truck. Okay, so we're here at the truck, folks. We've got a brand new 2012 Ram 3500. That's the crew cab long box. And this is actually the Laramie edition, so it's fully loaded, sunroof, DVD player, heated leather and cooled leather seats, heated steering wheel, all the goodies. One of the things that I forgot to mention earlier about the leasing is negative equity. Typically when people buy a vehicle, you know, if they trade it in anywhere along the way, they've got negative equity. That's a pretty common occurrence these days, you know, where the vehicle is worth less than what they owe. The nice thing about leasing is, you know, whether you trade it in or whether you take the 3 or the 4 or the 5-year program, when you give it back, you have nothing to worry about. There's no negative equity. You just wash your hands of it and you're on to the next one. So the old saying that they have in the leasing world is more car, more often. So talking about more car, this is again a loaded 2012 Laramie crew cab long box, brand new. And this particular vehicle, you can get into it for a nice low weekly payment of $214 on the lease, taxes, fees, everything included, and wash your hands of it in 3 or 4 or 5 years. So just wanted to show you those 2 vehicles to give you some examples. Sure appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Thanks for a great 2012. We really look forward to 2013. And if you have any questions or would like us to work out any payments for you, give us a shout, 780-490-3200, or go to our website, Auto.ca, and any of the folks will be happy to help you. Thanks very much.